Let's go, everybody. Good morning, guys. Tuesday, June 24th, 5:23 a.m. out here in Cali. Sun is trying to get up. Good morning, everybody, guys. Let's have a good sesh here. Got some water to stay hydrated. T. Schmitty's out. Good morning, dang. Team Faded. Let's go, guys. What up?
Like I got enough time to take like 2 dabs.
I'm good. Oh, look at that sun shining down there in Florida.
Always.
Still dark here.
Yeah, I had the blinds open on that window right next to my bed. You can see
Yeah.
it. And I woke up to the sun. It wasn't even my choice.
Dude, my bedroom's blacked out. I don't know if the sun's ever up in my bedroom. I got it completely blacked out. My wife does night work, so she sleeps during the day. So I have a window that's like 20 feet up there. I had it taped off, blacked out. And I got my entire sliding door blacked out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the worst part is they're French doors.
Damn, Pink.
So it's even worse.
Fuck. Sorry to hear that.
Damn, dude. It was cool here yesterday. It only got up to about 76.
Yeah, it's been really nice lately. Really, like, decent weather. That's fucking hot in the morning. That sucks, Tank.
Last night it got down to, like, right now it's only about 60 degrees. Pretty nice out. That's why I got the door open, enjoying the morning coolness. It probably won't even get up till 70 degrees out here until like noon.
It's going to be perfect in October, though. That weather in California. Ghosts.
Oh, well, I'm seeing lasers shooting all over my room. I'm so confused. I have my Father's Day balloon back there. That Mylar balloon's rotating and it's shining the lasers all over my fucking room, and it's tripping the fuck out of me. I thought somebody was shining a laser in through my door from outside. It's too early, guys. I'm not wide awake for this. Damn, you broke the height. That's insane, dude. It's been cool out here. So that must mean you guys are slowly going to get some cooler weather. Give it about 4 or 5 days, because yesterday wasn't too bad. I don't think today's going to be too bad. But we are heading down to Cabo.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I did so much yesterday. I fucking got this whole house detailed, vacuumed, mopped, did the kitchens, the bathrooms, got my shit packed, got a nice shower. And then today I'm getting a haircut. So I think I just got to get a haircut today. I'm pretty much done with everything.
You know, it was funny. Didn't you tell us Jen cut your hair?
She doesn't want to. She always wants to take me somewhere, but yeah, I always make her cut my hair.
Shido is like, because me and Nick and me and Noah and Shido were arguing, and Shido and Noah goes, I think he already got one today. I think he said he got it at 10 o'clock. And then Shido goes, no, Nick didn't leave. There's no way he would have got it. And Noah looks at Shido and he goes, he makes his wife cut his hair, Shido. And Shido just starts dying. He's like, oh, so he had to go get a haircut.
I know. Well, I just got some new clippers. To tell you how much she cuts her hair for Christmas, my gift was hair cutting clippers. And it wasn't for me, it's for her to cut my fucking hair. So my old clippers have been downgraded to the dog. So now we use my old ones on the dog if we need to cut her hair.
That's so thoughtful.
Well, she always wants me to go there, but the thing is I'm really picky about my bangs because my hair is thinning on the top, and so if you don't do my top hair right, it just looks like I'm bald. So I'm like, she knows how to do my hair, and I just said, leave my fucking top alone. I could trim my top up by myself, and they always fucking just go, and it's like almost give me a buzz cut always, and I have a conniption every time, so I don't like usually going to a fucking barber. My hair, I mean, I've got hair, but it's just thinning at the top. So you got to do the top just right. All right. Load your bowl, short, just let's turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Let's do it. I miss, where was it? Was it Torrance? I was in Torrance. I had this one barber, this Asian dude, and he fucking was phenomenal. He goes, your hair's thinning at the top. I got you. And he always took care of me. You know what I mean? I was like, thank you. You know, otherwise they just fucking, let's see how short we can go. And it doesn't look good when your hair's thinning at the top.
I've always had
Uh,
a built-in hairstylist. My mom cuts hair.
See, there you go. See, my mom cut my hair too. Maybe that's why I like my wife to cut my hair.
Yeah,
Uh,
my mom's been cutting hair for years. My mom my mom used to cut the school liaison officer's hair. So
yeah.
like I didn't get away with shit.
Well, I used to get my hair cut, like, I got my mom cut my hair up until I was, like, in high school, and then I just started going to barbers for a long time, and then when I started doing this, when we started moving a lot and I couldn't find a steady barber, you know, that's when I was having issues. Because it takes your barber, like, a while to know your hair. Uh, but yeah, dude,
Yeah, I
shit,
was
I
gonna
remember
hop back on and stream yesterday. Sorry, we were gonna hop back on and stream yesterday, but I got stuffed off sushi and went to bed.
dude, I feel you. What day is this? Is it Friday? Oh, shit. I was like, if it's Friday, I'll go swoop some from Ralph's. I need to start going there, dude, because that's so fucking cheap. $5 a roll. Out here in California,
Yeah,
a roll's usually like 13.95.
that's
So
what it is $5 on Wednesdays at Publix.
yeah, so it's $5 on Fridays at Ralph's, and yeah, I'm excited. I fucking gotta get it more because it is good sushi. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a grocery store." It's like, yes, I understand that. They're buying actual tuna grade sushi, and there's actual sushi chefs making the sushi, though. It might be like the highest grade tuna or sushi, but I guarantee it's as good as any other typical
Yeah, dude.
tuna, any other
And it
sushi
comes with
restaurant you're gonna go to.
the ginger and a pile of wasabi. Here, this is how much this one was. I don't have it marked. This one was the spicy grilled salmon rolls, and it was like $11.39 for like a
But
whole tray of them.
$5 on Wednesday.
Way better, yeah, way better
Yeah,
for
yeah,
$5.
yeah. That's hell of a deal. Yeah, because see,
Yeah,
I can
really.
usually eat 2 rolls, and so, like, when it's, like, 13 bucks a roll, that's, like, 26 bucks. That gets pretty expensive for lunch.
That's an expensive meal. I went up there and bought the first sashimi, and I saw they had like a slab of salmon, and I was gonna buy it. And then when I came back, they had already cut it up, and I was like, "Fuck," because I just wanted to buy the salmon and do it myself.
Yeah, exactly, dang. Well, I'm Italian, so I kinda got a really curly, wavy, like, kinda coarse hair, so, again, not a lot of people know how to cut my fucking hair. I agree, Dank. Alright. And my kid's hair is even worse than mine. My kid's hair is, like, straight curly now almost. It's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Load your bowl, short jump, triple, turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Well, yeah, I got a whole bunch got a couple new jeans from Lucky, dude. I'm excited, dude. I got everything ready for the trip. I got some nice big PJs. I ordered some big PJs so I could just chill on the top deck at the evening and watch some movies in my PJs, you know?
Hell yeah.
Because it's outside that giant movie, and it kind of gets cold when that ship's outside, even in the summertime. So
What's up, Poison? That's what I was just about to say. I was gonna hop on and game and play Fortnite with Poison, but I fucking conked right out after eating that sushi.
good morning, Poison.
Ugh.
The sun
She said I
is.
suck at Fortnite.
Oh, you do?
She said well, she didn't say it sucked. She said I wasn't taking it seriously, and I was like, to be fair, I was drunk.
She's like, you're better at Call of Duty.
I think when you're good at first person shooters or just like shooting games, you're pretty decent all the way around. You just
She's
have
like
to learn each game.
she's like, you're better at a prop hunt.
It's funny.
Stick with prop hunt. Oh shit. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, did you see that ceasefire that lasted like all of like 2 minutes last night? That was
The
cool.
one Noah posted.
Yeah, and then as soon as the ceasefire happened, Iran started bombing Israel again. They said Iran dropped a post, "Yeah, we're at ceasefire," and then they just started dropping bombs all over Israel again.
They're like, yeah, for sure, we're doing that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ceasefire, ceasefire. You got it. You got it. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom,
And
boom,
then
boom.
this morning, Israel's like, "What the fuck?"
All
Worst,
right.
worst fucking war in history. Cheers,
Well,
guys.
I gotta get ready for work, so I hope you hop
All
on
right.
later.
Cheers, bud. Have a great day at work, bud. Cheers, bud. Later, bud. Welcome to the highest live streaming channel on the earth. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Don't forget. We're going to get some dabs on, get our game on. I got my Blame It on the Drink package on. We got that drink package coming. Unlimited drink package for the cruise. I'm excited. Woo, that was a good dab this morning. Man. All right, let's get a couple more dabs on. We'll get our game on here in a little bit. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live later today. I'm going to try. And I'm going to try to go live at least tomorrow morning before I jump on the cruise. But if I can't, I'll definitely be on the cruise tomorrow live from my cell phone. So that'll be it. Oh, I got to remember to double check. I got to make sure I got the update on these done and these are charged. These are my wireless headphones for the cruise. So these are the ones I'll be using on the cruise. You'll be seeing Sebastian in the cruise, guys. Sorry, boys, that I just read your last one. I was too busy doing a dab, I think, when you posted. Oh, veggie. All right. Man, my shoulder kind of hurts. I think I fucking slept on my shoulder wrong. I know what'll help solve it. More dabs. Guys, I got so many dabs here, guys. I got 2 more of the shatters here. Oh, we got these. I'm gonna be probably saving these probably till I get back from the cruise. We got the Super Lemon Haze and the White Durban. We got more of that. We also got a few more grams of these diamonds. So we got plenty of stuff for when I get back from the cruise. Everything's done, cleaned up. I'm excited, guys. Because again, I like when I get back from a cruise, I like to come into a nice clean house. I can't handle getting off a nice clean cruise ship and coming into a dirty house with laundry and shit. Because again, I'm a great packer when I get on a cruise ship, guys. You should see my luggage. It is ADHD, it is OCD, it is every kind of letter you could think of. Man, I fucking am very picky when I load my fucking luggage. I fucking have it all detailed, but then when I come back from the cruise, I pretty much just shove it all in there, and except for some of my dress shirts, I don't wanna get them too wrinkly, but just shove it all in there. I take it home, get them all cleaned up and shit, and get them all back in line, so but yeah, it looks ugly. When I'm putting it back in from the cruise, I'm just sitting on it and squishing it. When I got it there, it's all nice and flat. Cheers, Joey. Joey Nugs 420. Ah. We see the sun is slowly creeping up out there. We got some water here. We are dabbing the T Schmitty. Tomorrow morning, right before the cruise, if I get a session, I'm going to probably get this cleaned up. That way I have all my rigs nice and clean for when I get back. We're dabbing the White Durban, which is my new favorite extracts from Blasted. The one bad thing is I think it's starting to taste slightly, it tastes good. It's just Almost not as loud as it was because I fucking ripped open it. I couldn't get it open, so I didn't Ziploc seal it. So I think a lot of my terps was getting evaporating. But all the terps for the homies. We also got some diamonds here. I got a little of everything down here. I kind of can dab. I might dab a little diamonds with the man. I don't like fucking up those terps. These terps are too good. These terps are almost too good to fucking combine them. So I'm just gonna set those off to the side. I'm gonna dab some diamonds. Well, if nobody gets on here, I get it all to myself, don't I? That might mean I might go back to playing some golf. Uh, Me and Dank used to play golf. I was rocking and getting my character built up, and then we got into this Warzone and Call of Duty. I haven't been playing golf in forever. All right, let's get your dabs here. We're gonna be doing some diamond dabs. I'm gonna clean up my fucking dabber. Ugh. But yeah, so the ceasefire this morning is pretty much off from what I hear. Last night was kind of crazy. I was watching it as I dozed off. As soon as the ceasefire happened, Iran kept dropping missiles and bombs on Israel. And then you wake up this morning, and basically Israel's like, basically the ceasefire is over. They voided it, so who knows? Trump's pissed. What a useless war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. All right. Do you golf in real life? Yes, Glenn. I haven't golfed. I golf once in a blue moon now. I got my bag over there with some of my clubs, and I got some of my old clubs. I got my oldest clubs probably. I got a raw steel Cleveland 56 degree, and I got that for. I've had that for a while. Got my Scotty Cameron putters and shit. Like I said, back in the day, I golfed. Me and my dad golfed since I was like a little kid. My grandfather lived on a golf course. He had a one of his condos was on Innisbrook Golf Course, and so every time I went to Florida, we golfed. We always had memberships. And I had memberships at a couple courses in Ohio, Meadowbrook and Shelby Oaks. And my handicap got down to about a 2.6, 2.4 USGA. I had it all. I always turned in my scores, and I played on all the leagues and all the tournaments, and I got down to about like a 2.4, 2.6. Best round was a 68 out of on my Shelby Oaks, which was a par 72. So that was about 4 under par. But I eventually just got tired of it. When you get that good, golf becomes not fun. I was playing out at Meadowbrook, beautiful golf course down in Dayton, and we had a membership there. And I remember nobody would be on it because hardly anybody, everybody just wanted to be a member out there. Hardly any people golfed it. So I'd be out there during the weekdays, and nobody'd be on the course. And I remember I stood on this one tee box, and it was a par 5. Gorgeous. The sun was like rising. The dew was on the ground. It smelled good. The birds were chirping, and I was out there just enjoying the course. And at Meadowbrook, my handicap was like, I played there so much, was probably like a 1.5 maybe, or a 2. I mean, I was shooting 72, 73, 74 all day at Meadowbrook, and love that course. And I just remember sitting on that course, and I was looking out over it, and I hit a drive, and I it just barely the out of bounds was on the left, and I used to always run it down the left, and it barely went into the rough. It didn't even go out of bounds. It creeped into the first cut on the left. And I remember standing up there, and I got so mad, and I stopped, and I took a deep breath, and I looked out over the beautiful scenery, and I said, "Yeah, I think I'm done with golf." And I pretty much stopped golfing for a while. Stopped golfing for many years because it just doesn't get fun. Like, it's so much fun, guys, when you're out there playing with your buddies and you're drinking and you're shooting 100 or trying to break 90. And like you said, you're at bogey golf and, that's fun shit. And then when you get down to like, like a 9 handicap, that's when you start grinding, you start grinding. And then when you start breaking 80s, you're really grinding. And then when you get down and you're shooting, it's close to par, and every now and then you're breaking par or shooting par, it just gets like it just wasn't fun for me. I was out there 36 holes a day, guys, and I just realized I wasn't having any fun out there. So I took a break, but I don't want to get into my grind of bitching about golf, guys. But I did go do a lot of golf, and I'm trying to get back at it. I'd like to get back at it. But right now, the golf I'm doing is here on PlayStation. But yeah, I do like to golf. But like I said, and when you golf so much as I did, like we're like to get down to like, close to a 2 handicap, if you're not golfing 18 to 36 holes a day, it's almost impossible. It is so hard. You gotta grind. You definitely can't be a weekend golfer. Those weekend golfers are never gonna get that low. Or it's very hard to. I mean, if you are, you're amazing. But most of the guys I ever golfed with when I was ever out at these tournaments and I was playing like uh when you're playing like the first flight at a tournament at a course, those guys you see every day at a first flight are guys out there all the time. We had a couple guys, I won't mention their names, but man, they were living for it. This one guy I remember playing, he won the first flight at the Shelby Oaks Open like 4 or 5 years in a row. And I remember seeing him out there and I was practicing on the putting green. He was coming in 18 and the dude stuck it like 5 feet from the hole and I seen him out in the fairway snap his club. And I mean, that's what I'm talking about, guys. You literally you become so pissed off that, he snapped it because he was 5 feet of the hole up above the hole. And I'm sure he wanted to be slightly below that hole. And so, like, guys are like that. I mean, I was at the memorial, and I remember seeing a professional do the same thing. He put it like 3 feet from the hole, and you would have seen think the dude had a conniption fit. And that's like I said, it just gets so not fun at that point. Younger golfers and new golfers would be just ecstatic with some of that shit. All right, load your bowls, roll your turbulence, turn on your vaporizers, pour your pour shots, get your dabs ready, load your bowls. Yeah, you're trying to break 90. I'm in Cincy, so I'll check out the course in Dayton. Yeah, check it out, dude. If you're in Cincy, you're not too far. Meadowbrook's in Dayton, Ohio. I also played a Yankee Trace. I got a Yankee Trace pullover somewhere. I played Yankee Trace, another beautiful golf course in Dayton. I played a lot of courses in Dayton. And then if you go a little farther north, if you stay on the 75, go up to Sydney, Ohio, there's a course called Shelby Oaks. I was a member up there for a while too. So I was a member at Shelby Oaks and Meadowbrook. Both of the Shelby Oaks is open; it's a public course. Meadowbrooks is private, so I don't know if you could play Meadowbrooks. You could probably play Yankee Trace though. I think you could play Yankee Trace. Yankee Trace is a nice course too. That's about 100 bucks around. Again, that was 20 years ago, so I don't know. I haven't been in Ohio in a while. Yeah, yeah. I got a pullover. I got a nice black pullover because we played it early in the morning. It was kind of dewy, and I bought a pullover, and it says Yankee Trace on it. I got it somewhere. All right, load your bowl, short dunch, lunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do, guys. Yankee Trace is a tough course. I'm trying to remember what I shot at. I was playing pretty good when I played Yankee Trace. I probably shot like a 78. Usually for me, when I was like a 2.4, 2.6 handicap, that's my home courses. So usually when I went away, my handicap would jump up to like a 4 to a 6 handicap, on these tougher away courses. Unless the course is easy, of course. But and the horses, of course. Sorry, guys. All right, load your bowls, no trouble. Turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Load your bowls, reminisce about your old golf scores. Dude, I used to, like I said, I played on the different flights at Shelby Oaks. So I used to always try to turn in low scores or not low scores, my normal scores all the time because I was worried when I was on these different flights. I didn't want to, be in a flight that was too good for me. So I was turning my natural score. My natural score eventually got down to, like I said, about 2.4, 2.6. And that was me again. I was usually shooting even lower than that normally. Cheers, guys.
Push the sun through, don't let the moon intrude. Up a race, it like nude.
Good morning. Yeah, Glenn, I remember playing in like the third flight at some of these oaks, and I forget what the third flight would be, 18 handicap or something like that. You could have guys in there that was probably like a 7, 8 handicap would be winning. And then you jump up to like the second flight and supposed to be like, 8 handicaps, and, those guys are all like 2, like playing like me. They're like a 2, 3 handicap, fucking destroying it. And so then I eventually got better. I ended up in the first flight. And then, the first flight, you got guys that are, damn near scratch out at, some of these courses like Shelby Oaks. Because we had we had 2 courses in Sydney. We had Shelby Oaks and the Moose. Was that the other one? The Moose, maybe? It was just a little 9-hole course. We also had a course on Piqua. I played the Piqua Country Club a couple times too. Nice course. Forbidden Run sits across. Hell yeah, drive by. Wake and bake, baby. Also, Glenn, I played a lot of courses up in Michigan. I've got University of Michigan. I used to work for them, so I played the University of Michigan golf course. It's right across from the football field. That's where they usually park cars for the football game, also. But beautiful fucking course. It's a really hilly course. Love that course. If you ever get a chance, play the University of Michigan golf course. Hey guys, Dank, if we're ever up there, that's something we should do. I know I could get us out at the University of Michigan golf course. I can also get us out at the Saline golf. Is it Saline? Salina? Saline? Saline, Michigan? The Saline golf course because I know the owner of it. So me and my buddy, is his best friend. So we used to go out there and play for free all the time. But yeah, that'll be cool. If we could get up to the University of the Michigan, Ohio State football game, guys, we'll be able to do some tailgating. We'll go tailgate at the fucking with the football players because I know all my same friends who work the security still up there. So and then hopefully I should be able to get us all out on the field because my buddy still works the 50. So at the University of Michigan, when I worked there, I worked the event staff, the alumni parking lot. That's where the handicap parking lot is. It's right on the outside. People pay $15,000 a year to park there. And it's only for what, 7 games or whatever. It's only for the home games. So they're rich, and they have beautiful tailgates there. Guys have RVs cooking lobster, king crab. And then my buddies are there tailgating because they work the event staff. So what we did there is we would work the parking lot to make sure everybody single parked and didn't double park everybody because we had a limited number of parking spots. And then once everybody got parked, we'd head in through the tunnel and we could get out onto the football field and we'd guard the 50, the 30. And on the Michigan side, there'd be a 50 and a 30 on both sides. That's the only gates to get onto the field. And so we'd watch that. And at the end of the game, you let the family of the coaches onto the field. But since we'd be there and other friends of mine, they would let us onto the field too. So that'd be cool. Yeah, dab time, guys. Dabbing game. We got the golf game going, guys. I haven't played this game in so fucking long. Do I even remember how to play it? uh, man, I haven't played this game in way too long, guys.
That's a good line, that one. Oh, that's a great putt. Did everything but drop. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
All right, cool. Got that going. Hell yeah, runs. Well, this white. This could be a white runs possibly. This white Durban. I ain't quite for sure what it's crossed with, but the smell is awesome. It's got that Durban poison fuely smell. It's got a little fruity smell to it. But man, it's really got that hazy smell, which is kind of like Cheetos, where it's that eucalyptus. Kind of has that eucalyptus smell to it. Mm. I think you could sometimes smell it outside, man. We got it growing sometimes in these places. Kind of like God, yeah, eucalyptus. Is it eucalyptus? Yeah, eucalyptus. Mm. It's very pungent. I said very pungent. I was thinking of fucking Ron Jeremy. What clone you got on? It's called Sex Panther. uh all right. Well, you have a great day, Poison Ivy. Hope you have an amazing day at work. Enjoy. I'll try to get on later. I'll try to get on tomorrow. If not, I will be live on the cruise. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a dab. Saw this golf game, got all excited. Let's do this, guys. I got 1 thumbs down. What did I do? Load your bowls, roll your lunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do. I might play some Call of Duty too, if that's what you guys like. But I'm gonna play a little golf if nobody's here. Since I'm solo dolo, perfect time to golf. That's how I love to golf, guys. Like I said, when I played 36 holes a day, guys, I would literally I have a bag with my double straps and I walked because because when you're a member of a course, you have to pay extra for the golf or for the carts. And I never could I didn't want to pay for a cart, so I walked everywhere. I should probably get doing that again. That's why I was in great fucking shape. Imagine walking 36 holes carrying your golf. Stop doing that angry face. uh, it ain't an angry face. Here's a funny story. I was a 7-Up sales rep, and as I was in 7-Up, I was trying to get the shit stocked, and I looked over at this kid, and he looks up at his mom and he goes, "Mom, why is that guy angry?" And his mom goes, "Stop looking at him. Don't worry about it." And I was like, I'm not angry. I have, resting pissed off face. If I'm not smiling, I probably do look pissed off. What was your senator you said that was saying at the left? Senator? Oh, the emojis. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that wasn't the emojis one. That was the carnival guy. That was John Hurd, the ambassador for Carnival, because Carnival is getting so much backlash for fucking up their loyalty program and changing it to a rewards program. And so, yeah, yeah, yeah. So he was changing it to the rewards program. So as he was talking, people kept dropping an angry face emoji, and they'd be like, "Stop doing that! Stop doing that!" This was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Because everybody knows who this guy is. This guy's big. He's literally the brand ambassador for Carnival. Yeah, Carnival has a petition up. They have a whole bunch of people out for these petitions to fucking stop it. Test, test. Oh, yeah, yeah, Dank. Yeah, let's golf, dude. When you said make a room, I was so confused. I was like, what are we playing? It's been so long since I played this fucking golf game. You can tell I'm getting old, dude, man. I fucking can't just. I probably would do this as a kid, to be honest with you. That's why, even as a kid, I usually stuck with one game until I beat it. I see all these streamers going from game to game to game. They all talk about. I was like, man, I couldn't remember all that. I think it's under quick play. Bing. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, we're back, Dank. Haven't played this in a while, bud. There's the code if you need it. ED. I don't know what that is. Is that an I or an L? I think that's a lowercase L. And Yeah, that has to be because the one has the little hat on it. All right, let's do a dab while we get this going. Man, I've been honestly thought I would have had this guy at a max level by now. I've been playing so much fucking Call of Duty. I'm a 90 overall rank. That ain't too bad. I'm creeping up on Tiger Woods. What is Tiger, 94? And we used to have a whole bunch of guys gaming in this too. All right, man. Oh, yeah, it's definitely that eucalyptus kind of smell to it. So fucking good. All right, guys. Oh, it feels so good. Hold on, I'm gonna open up this door more. It's probably about 62 degrees out, maybe 60. I love it. Nighttime gets nice and cool. Get that nice little ocean air flowing through. Dab time. All right. Man, I woke up so early this morning. Feels great to have everything done. You don't, I'm such a, I hate having like, this shit hanging over my head. Like I did that a lot as a kid when I was in high school with projects. I was a very procrastinator until the very last minute, and I probably did pretty good with the pressure, but now I don't like doing that. As I gotten older, I don't like doing that. It says the room is full or L or one wrong. Oh, all good, Dank. I could always try a new code if anything. Let's see here. Let me do a quick restart just for shits and giggles. We'll do a dab and a restart, Dank. We'll try again. I'll get a new number anyway. Never know. All right, loaded bowl, short joint, triple inch. Turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Yeah, I remember it did that last time. L or one. Yeah, I don't know. I hate when they do that. Let's do a lowercase L. Fuck you guys. Fuck with you guys. And then we'll throw a one in there. What else? It could have been an I, Dank. Oh, Dank. Oh, fuck. I didn't think about that. I bet you it was a capital I. Oh, well. I'm so high. I didn't even think about that. I just looked down at my keyboard. I was like, fuck, that could have been a capital I. Why does they have to do shit like that? Too stoned for this shit. I guarantee that's what it was. It was probably a capital I. I'm running low on tane. I don't know why. I just went straight to L. I didn't even think of I. Like, it's either a one or an L. Oh, fuck. Not my bad. Maybe another dab will help. That's so fucking funny. I literally just was like, could it have been something else? I felt like Bill and Ted. Maybe it was something else. And I looked out and said, oh, there's an I on my keyboard. All right. Take two. That's definitely a Seinfeld. Is it an L or a 1? Maybe it's an I. I can't believe I fucking didn't think about that. All right. Yeah, because I think they're all capitals, I would assume. So that was probably just a capital letters too. So I bet you it was a capital I. Can we just all agree to get rid of I, L, and 1 from passwords? All right, I'm back. Back again. That was ridiculous. All right, dab time. Load your bowl, short joint, trouble, and turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do. Oh, thank God, this code's so much easier, Dank. Cheers. Don't ever rewatch this video again. I'm just kidding. Just learned this letter in our alphabet called I. All right, Dank. This is going to be too easy. 1. These are all capitals. W, C, E, E, W, K. There we go. Fuck those eyes. Bam, bam. All right, let's see here. If I remember how to do this. Difficulty. We go over to. Yeah, I might play Warzone a little bit, bud. All right, we'll go amateur. Make it a little difficult for us. Even though, fuck, I haven't played him forever. I think it's already difficult. Let me turn this volume down. We got fucking, what's his name, playing the sax a little hard. Pebble Beach, baby. Let's do it. I want to play Pebble Beach, guys. That's the one I want to fuck. All right, what T-box are we on? All right, we'll do blue tees, pins. Stick with that. All right. Now we can go back and forth from a couple shots, couple dabs. Yeah, Eric, maybe after 18 we'll play some Warzone. Mix it up. Catch up on my hand-eye coordination. I like how I can dab in this one, though. All right, let's get some good shots in. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And a big fat welcome to PGA.
Big fat welcome.
5. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And today you've brought me along to Pebble Beach Golf Links. So thanks for that. Beautiful course here, obviously nestled right on the perched, if you will, on the California coast. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Stop.
And this one's going to wind up in the fairway.
How you like them apples?
And let's see how
I
this
just
tee
sliced
shot
it right
fares from
around
here.
there. Big old slice of Rooney. Oh, we got Happy Gilmore coming up this summer.
And we have happened
I
to
think it's
find a
close to
friend
my
of ours
birthday,
here.
right?
Let's see
Like
how we
July
do that.
25th. My birthday is July 26th. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm going to do on it. You know what I really want to get for my birthday is that new controller, that super controller. It's like $200 and you can change out the little joysticks. Because, or should I just keep this and wait for a PlayStation 6 to come out? I don't know. Oh,
And here we go from the rough. Might have too much on it.
settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
And
Get
second
legs,
shot
get legs,
from
settle
the
down. Oh, we got the lob wedge out, baby. Now we got the sand wedge. Now we got the gap wedge. See, that's about my wedges. That's what I would have. I'd have like a gap wedge, a sand wedge, pitching wedge. Wait, a gap wedge, a sand wedge. Wait, no, pitching wedge. What was my pitching wedge? My pitching wedge would be higher. Yeah, gap wedge, and then a pitching wedge. All right. Gap wedges are nice. Because I believe my pitching wedge, I hit like 135. And then I would hit a gap wedge 115 to 120. And then I would hit my sand wedge about 100. And then I would hit a lob wedge like 60. 40 to 60, bro. I used to have all my yardages dialed in. And if I didn't have them dialed in or I thought they were a little off, I would usually take it to the club shop and I'd have them bent a little. So, I mean, honestly, all my golf clubs was always kind of bent slightly because I would have them like bent a degree up or half a degree, a quarter of a degree, just so I had them all dialed in. Like my 5-iron, I had it dialed in at 200 yards. Trying to remember. 4-iron was like 210, 215. My 3-iron was about 230, and then I had a 2-iron. I could hit about 250.
All right, this putt for the skin.
Damn, dang. Can your fucking symbol be any larger? It was covering the whole fucking hole. That wasn't your fault. That was weird. Yeah, I don't think I remember seeing that 2K25 thing on it like that. That was crazy. All right. For the skin.
Oh, this one's starting out okay.
Ah.
Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go.
Yeah, that has to be part of the update. I know. I was like, I didn't remember seeing that. Look at that. See, that says that 2K. That's fucking weird. Oh, that's so weird.
Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole. Okay.
I didn't. That's
One,
fine.
won that hole, so we're carrying things over 2 skins up for grabs.
All right, let's see.
All right,
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m.
That was good stuff.
I whiffed it. That was the worst drive. I forgot. I got it on. If you miss it, you really duff it. I duffed that drive 315. Oh, that was embarrassing. That was funny. I duffed it. Dank hit it. We're about the same. That was funny. Man, this is getting a lot harder. Do we have wind? Am I forgetting the wind? I think I'm forgetting the wind. I think I'm forgetting the wind. Uh-oh. That was a mistake.
This one might be a bit too much.
All right, good shot. We got both of our fluff caddies. They're twins. All right, chip, putt, chip, 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 approach, chop, pitch, flop, dick, flop, dick, dick, flop. Don't be a floppy dick. Well. Yeah, we do got wind. Okay, so I totally fucked up all this. I need to move it over like half a square.
Looks like you got a line on this.
All right.
Just killing me.
I did not do good on this one.
Got that to go.
All right, I figured it out. There's wind.
He sinks this. Looks like this one.
I forgot I upped the level. All right. Dab time. And I'm faded. Faded and frustrated. Hey, Eric, did you get something dab yet? I'm dunking some big fucking diamonds for this one.
Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Oh. And from there, not a bad result. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And it drops, and he's won this hole. And after that, 2 skins on the board for.
I dank. Just like last time you did that. You were like, you forgot about the wind. I did too. Touche. All right. Danks up first. That means I get to dab. Dude, I used to take, what was those called? What can I think about them? Swisher Sweets. And I'd dump out the weed and I'd pack them full of, or dump out the tobacco and pack them full of weed. And then I would put them back in the packaging and I'd take them out to the golf course. And I know it probably smelled like weed, but at least it didn't look like weed from a far distance. And then in my when I have it in my cart, it would just look like tobacco too. So, because tobacco was not cool back then. Not cool, man. Not cool. Or weed was not cool. Man, I'm faded. I got up. I'm kind of tired too. I busted ass yesterday. I did so much shit. That's why I get a nice and relaxed today. Only thing I ought to do is a haircut. Cheeto should have known when Jen cut my hair because Cheeto used to cut his own hair back in the day. He might still cut his own hair. And I just said, well, Jen cuts mine. So Cheeto used to cut his own hair. I don't know if he still does. Cheeto's too cool to cut his own hair. Oh, this hole's going to get me in trouble. This hole's going to get me in trouble. Wait till you guys see it. Get in the hole. All right, load your bowl, short, joint, trouble, and terminate vaporize, pour beers, pour shots, pour your water, whatever you like to do, guys. Again, I don't know. This could be my last video until I'm on the cruise. I get on the cruise tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get another video today or tomorrow morning, but I can't guarantee any of it. Trying to think when we're leaving. We got to probably be out of here. Good. We might be leaving about 9:30 in the morning. So about 27 hours from now, I'll be heading out. Here's everybody.
words here. No words here. Is the door closed, or is it a placebo, or is it my heartbeat on slow? I don't wanna go outside. Outside.
All right, check out this. You know me, I go all out. I think Dank's gonna probably win this golf. Win this golf. Is that what we call it?
Let's see what he does here. He's about 150 yards out.
Dank plays it like a normal person should play golf. I play it like I would play golf in real life, guys. I have to admit that. I was a big driver. I would fucking do weird shit like that. I'd rather be 75 in real life. I mean, not in a golf game, but in real life, because you know they fuck your fucking stats and shit. In real life, I don't mind being in fucking the rough. That rough, it depends how deep it is. That rough, yeah, rough looks kind of deep, to be honest with you. But a lot of the roughs ain't too bad. And so I would cut a corner like that. I wouldn't mind being even in the rough. I'd rather be like in real life, like 75 out. Let's see how far I am. What, Danks, how many out? 100.
With the 9 iron on
Well, that ain't
the
too bad. I would 156. I'd probably hit a, yeah, maybe a 9 iron in real life too, honest.
with this one. We're in the
So this is coming out. I'd hit it like a sand wedge. He's hitting what's that? It's a sand wedge, gap wedge. Wait, yeah, he's in a gap wedge. Hmm. Oh, that's a flop wedge. No, he's in a flop. No shit. Wow, what power? What power? All right.
Oh, come on, sit Forest ball.
Oh my God, I keep doing it too. I am having all kinds of issues with this shit. Why are we playing with the wind, Dank? Fuck. I'm just giving away holes. Oh my God. I can't look at, oh my God. I'm way too stoned for this shit. This is fucked up. I'm totally getting fucked over on this. Where's the wind? This is gonna affect me. A fucking flop shot. Unbelievable. I'm playing too hard, Dank. Just gonna get my ass kicked.
It's kind of moving from the left to the right.
Dude, I'm not gonna win this game. I fucking suck. I put it on way too hard of a level. I shouldn't do this. I should have did the one just before it where we don't have to deal with the wind.
Oh, this has to go. Oh my, and he makes it.
I'm in trouble. I need that one. I'm in trouble.
I can't take it anymore. That's a real crazy ending, huh?
Just let me get high.
Can't do.
And here we go. We got a par
This is gonna be a. It's gonna be a very educational round here. One of these days, I'm gonna learn to look at the wind. Look at Dank driving it like a pro. All right, now watch me.
All right, let's go.
Oh, where's the wind? At my back. Thank God. I'm gonna fucking just put it in the fucking hole. How about that? A lot simpler.
one couldn't hold on to the fairway, unfortunately, just in the first cut. And here we go with his second shot. Oh my goodness, I'd almost dropped.
Man, dank. All right, let's see what I can.
We're in the rough. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, fuck this. Fuck this, dank. Sorry, bud. This is too difficult for me. We got to go down a level. I don't even know why I'm overshoot. I don't even know why I overshot that one. That was bullshit. It was so much fun. I shouldn't have overshot. I don't know what I don't. I'm not. It's too hard for me to play that one. Fuck that. That was beyond ridiculous. I was like, I thought that was an okay shot. Oh, fuck that. I'm not having any fun. All right. Make me not want to play golf anymore. I play golf better in real life, and I haven't played in fucking years. All right, now where were we set? The settings. Let's see where we're at. Right now, no, we weren't there. So we went to this one. We're gonna go back down. Perfect. So I don't need to go open, but let's just. Yeah, that'll be better. All right. We'll change the course. I don't want to play that again. That was brutal. That shot sucked balls. Oh, wait. Wait. What's it doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry, Dank. It changed my fucking tee. Why did it go to a black tee? It was weird. All right, let's try this again, Dank. L U 3. I'm pretty sure that's an I. Capital I. Z. And then 0 I B? I don't know. Why do they do these fucking letters? Yeah, I think that's capital L, capital U, 3, capital I, capital Z. What a stupid way to do. All right, so we're the same. Now let's hope it doesn't change. Difficult. Now let's change that to just a little harder. We're all blue. Last time I did it, it switched me to black when I started. Or I'm blind. All right, let's try this again. Take 78. Wait, no, wait. Yeah. We're already ready. Wait. All right. Oh, well, we're playing black tees. Don't know why it put us on them. At least we're both black. If you're on a different tee, that would have sucked. All right, let's see if this is. I could actually play this one. Makes me wonder if me and my brother played it on ultra easy back when we shot those super low scores.
Looking forward to see what happens out there today. I wish you many skins. Hopefully you snag some birdies out there today. I think this one will play. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. Well done. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
All right.
Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the
Oh,
tee.
that's right. I remember last time we had that issue, we dropped it back too, because it was also like you can't get any of the, you can't upgrade your guys fast either if you're hitting all these shitty shots too. You want to hit some good shots. Probably should have just even did open, but oh well. This isn't too hard,
Second shot here on the first.
I think. I say that as I.
Ooh, can we get a kick to the left?
All right, a little easier.
Dialed in, didn't
That one would have been fucking all over the
about
place.
10 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the left.
Man, I got blazed on this shit.
Oh. This next putt is for your birdie. Nicely done, and that'll get you the skin.
So that's a little easier for stoners.
Okay, one skin for you. As this
I don't have to deal with that fucking wind too. I forgot about that. See, I already forgot about the wind again. See, that sucks. I would have fucking been forgetting about the wind the whole round. I didn't even look to see if we had it.
Okay, we have a new skin up for grabs on this hole. Let's get down there, see what happens. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Look at you go.
Nice.
Eagle here now on this par 4.
And drove the green.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Oh. Let's go.
This shot's about 75 yards to the pin.
Get in the hole. Oh my God, you almost actually did.
Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you.
Are you shitting me? I can't even put that far. Ooh, I could chip. Nice. The choke chip. I can't flop it. I could just, this is fucked up. I'm really in a bad position here. Would the chip even get there either? Man, that was crazy. I couldn't even get the damn ball there. My putt couldn't get there. My chip couldn't get there. That was insane. That was such bad luck. Had to chip the ball on the putting green. That's when you know your putting green's a little too big.
Nicely done. Let's see what your
That was
opponent is.
crazy.
Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird.
The bird, bird, bird. The bird's the word.
And now as we head to the next hole, we get to take a look at the standings again. And as we tee off on this one, 2 skins on the line.
All right. Let's drive it. Crush a bit, little bit.
I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And as he sets up,
This is fun. This is nice, relaxing. Good shot. Ooh, settle, 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 settle.
Second shot on the third. Good job. We're on the green. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the green side rough.
Uptown? Maybe after this hole. Man, I'm pretty faded though. I'm almost at that point where most people are like, man, you don't need a dab anymore. How long have I been on? I don't feel like I've been on that long. Hour? Deji's at work, prepping, getting everything going, making some breakfast. Good shot. Was that a flop? He flopped it.
Okay, this is for 2 skins.
A little flopperoonie.
Careful with this.
Get rid of that 2K25 shit. I used to be better at putting.
Oh my, that was a fantastic shot.
Just one. Good job, Eric.
And you've currently got 3 skins on the board after that hole.
Good job, Eric. Eric got that dub. That Warzone dub.
That was a tee shot. Just spanked it.
Almost 400. You got that 399. You down here in that 399? I'm in the 5. I got that 562. I've been in Long Beach for so long. Good drive, dang. 345. 345. Look at that golf club Dank has. Disappears into the ground. The one didn't even have a head on it. Look at it. Oh, the other one didn't have a head on it. Just a shaft. Just swing a shaft. My brother was so pissed. He had this 3-wood. It was like a, what do they call it? Like a utility hybrid 3-wood kind of. It was meant for everything. It was my grandparents got it because they liked using it. My grandparents, when we went over their house, they'd have like 1 million golf clubs in their garage. And he would just pick out clubs. And he loved this club.
And this one's about
And the club had the whippiest of shafts. It was just, whoosh. It was like so whippy because my grandmother used it. And he loved it. And I remember I was in the middle of a fairway on a par 5, and he goes, I don't know if he said it or I said it, but I ended up trying to hit it. And I swung really hard at the ball, and I hit it, and the head went flying off the club. He was so mad at me.
Great
I was
job
like, we'll
on
get it
that approach.
reshafted. We never did. Fuck that club. It wasn't even worth it. It was such a cheap club, but. And I'm getting pressure behind the eyes, like almost like a sinus infection. I wonder. That's all I need as I head into a cruise. I got some Sudafed, thank God.
All right, and this putt for the skin.
Good massage. Massage your eyebrows. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, there we go. Dropping her in for the eagle. Okay, and you have 4 skins on the board after that one.
All right, guys. Dank's like, now I'm not having fun. Dank goes, now I'm not having fun. Go back to the other one.
Let's get this going.
Dank say, I actually prefer the other one. The harder the better, Dank says. Yeah, we got 4 skins on the board. Uh-oh. The guy's got the knife and the chopping board, too. 4 skins. Too bad there's only 2 of us. Did you guys ever see the movie? What was it? Oh, Year One, right? With Jack Black and Michael Senna. Michael, whatever his name is, Michael. Oh. They had a part where he learned to started circumcising people. I got an idea. We're gonna cut off our foreskin. They're like, nah, I don't like that idea, and they took off running. I watched that movie a lot. I think it's free on YouTube now. Year One. I don't know, or I saw it somewhere. I have a shit ton of streaming services. Who knows? You know, I got all these streaming services, and I mainly watch YouTube. I watch them for movies and shit, obviously.
This one's heading for it. Here's our second shot on the 5th.
All right, come on, Nick. Fucking focus. Dial in. Focus, Nick. Dial in. Focus, Nick. Dial in. Let's get it. I used to make shots like this. Now I can't even make it close.
Find the putting surface.
Fuck.
Nice approach.
Too much spin.
All right, 20 feet to go.
What should my first drink on the cruise ship be?
Right to left.
Yeah, that's who said it? Somebody said it was like, I'll do like you guys can pick what drinks I drink, and if you guys do special donations, I'll get a special drink or something. It don't have to be a big donation, like $1, $5. That'd be crazy. We don't even have to do that. I'll probably just do whatever you guys do, but it'll be an option. I usually just like enjoying talking to you. I mean, my drink's already paid for all my drinks anyway, so that's a nice thing about the cruise ship. But yeah, stay with the live guys. You guys see me walking around the cruise ship, picking up different drinks. I'll do the best I can. I don't know how much the internet's going to last or where on the cruise ship I'll be able to get it, but we'll see. Definitely on some of the top decks and shit. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. I haven't been there. 2 mojitos. That's my first drink, Eric. A mojito. I did like that last time, didn't I? I think I did. Somebody said grab a mojito. I think I did last time and I enjoyed it. That's a drink I normally would never order. That's the nice thing of having like an unlimited drink package is you could just order these drinks you normally wouldn't do. Is it dab time, Dank? Maybe after this one, it's a par 3. You get a hole in one, you got to do 5 dabs in a row.
Their hybrid.
Wait, no. In real golf, if you get a hole in one, they make you buy everybody in the clubhouse a drink. Doesn't seem fair because you got the hole in one, but you know. Ooh, that was a good shot, guys. That was a good shot. I don't think I needed to press it that hard. Dank played it safer, and he's not much farther than me, but I always go for it. That's something I would do in real life. There'd be like a green that curves around a bunker. Most people play safe, play it on the left side, you know, because you don't want to go over the bunker because it's tucked back there. Especially with like a fucking 5-wood, but I'd be the one to do it. I didn't even ever use a 5-wood. If you ever check my bag went driver 2-iron. So it'd be like a driver, 2-iron, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pitching wedge, gap wedge, sand wedge, lob wedge, putter. That would be my bag. So, I mean, that's 14 clubs right there. I think that's the maximum you're allowed to have, right? If I ever wanted, I would have a 3. I would have different drivers that I'd swap out, and I had a 3-wood. And the reason I had this one 3-wood was, and I still got it, is because I played the Moose, and the Moose was a very short 9-hole, and you didn't really have to hit drivers very often. Shit, sometimes I would take the driver out of my bag just to save me. I played courses with just 2 irons. I'd hit my 2-iron 275, 280 off the tee. I hit it about 250 off the ground. Dab time. I forgot, I promised. Let's do it, guys. Do it, man. I'm almost out of this shit. I'm almost out of the fire. I got more over here, don't get me wrong, but I think they grow like eucalyptus outside. I think it's good. What is it? Doesn't eucalyptus, if you grow it, it like blocks like maybe bugs or mosquitoes? I always smell it all the time. Makes me want to think about that. Does eucalyptus block bugs or something? Why does it grow all over the place? I could have swore it did. I could be wrong. It's such a pungent smell. Yeah, help regulates and repel bugs, mosquitoes. Yep. That's why oil and eucalyptus contains compounds of, okay. An insect repellent. Yeah. Because my apartment, we're in these like luxury apartments, and all kind of around the outside of it, they usually have a lot of eucalyptus, and I can see it being a deterrent for bugs, mosquitoes. That's why we don't really have a lot of mosquitoes too. Mhm. And I'm dabbing the sand here for this one. And if I get another one, we'll move up because I'm running low on that one. This one is the Lemon and Cherry by Astronauts. Come on, wake up, everybody. It's only 6:47 in the morning. Load your bowl, shorty, John Shortblunts. Turn on your vaporizers, pour beers, pour shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do, guys. All I got to do today is get a haircut. I have power banks, extra power banks, all charged. I've got everything almost ready. I got to charge my, that's what I got to do is charge I'm going to throw it on charger right now. My wireless earbuds. Then when I get off here, I got to make sure they're updated, make sure everything's updated. All right, load your bowl, short bunch, turn on your vaporizers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Whatever you want to do, guys. Here we go. Having some fun over here, playing some golf with Dank. Dank just got a hole on me. Playing stroke play. Or not stroke, we're playing skins. Oh, it's so nice. So quiet, so peaceful. Everybody seems to be sleeping. Except for Eric. Eric's up. Eric's in Chicago. What should I eat today? I'm so excited. Tomorrow I'll be eating on the cruise. What will I be eating? What will I be eating? Cheers, everybody. All right, back at it, guys. Get it. We're on hole 7 already. Nice. Now, I noticed they didn't have a guy's burger, but they got this like hot dog place that has bratwurst and sausages. Looks pretty fire. They got a pizza place that looks fire. I'm excited. Everybody who's been on Royal Caribbean's been saying it's going to be way better than Carnival, so I'm hoping. With all the issues Carnival's having with their loyalty, which is now not a loyalty program anymore, it's a rewards program where every 2 years they take you back down to 0 if you don't spend it, no matter how much you spend. The insanity behind the program is they give you 2 years to get your thing, and then I guess you get to keep it for 1 year possibly. I don't know, or do they said they erase it after 2 years, which would make no sense because you need 100,000 points, which every dollar, I forget, it's like $1 a point or three stars per dollar. If I don't know, it's so crazy, but it's also by the time you hit it, you can only keep it for a year, or you lose it in 2 years, or I don't even know. It's just you have to keep redoing it. Like a loyalty program was what it was. You stay with them. You went on them so many times. They had it originally where it's like every single day you were on it, it counted as a day. They didn't care how much you spent. Now they care how much you spend, and every 2 years it gets reset. So I think you might get to keep it a year or something like that. I don't even know how it works. It's just such a weird. Nobody knows how it works. And again, the weirdest thing and the worst thing about it is if anybody's in your room, they haven't said how it works. So if say put it on my credit card and Jen's in the room and Sebastian's in the room, I don't know if they get any points. So you know what I mean? It only goes on one person's thing. Or if say you have, 2 or 3 friends that get a room, only one of you gets the points. I don't know. It's just so stupid of a program that they're trying to design.
Want to drop this in the hole?
It's been all over YouTube. Literally, if you type in Carnival Rewards Program, type in Carnival Rewards Program John Hurd. That's the funniest thing, though. John Hurd or Harold. He's the ambassador, and just watch him fucking just can't handle all the angry faces. That was the funniest shit. This is a fucking par 3. Wait. What the fuck? This is the longest fucking par 3 in the world.
Yeah, that'll play.
Wow, that was a long par 3.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
289. Damn. And they place it way back behind the bunker. Good shot, Dank. You went right over the bunker. Put a little draw or fade.
And he's in the green side rough.
Yeah, a little draw on it. Fades to the right. Fade to the right is a slice, and then a fade, and then the left would be a hook and a draw. Yeah. I always put a nice draw on my driver. I always try to smash it. I swung really hard to the right and go out and just kind of just fade back. Was it? Yeah, fade, draw back, draw back. Wait, now I'm confused. Is a draw to the right? Draw and a fade. In golf, is a draw to the right? Right to left. Draws right to left. Yeah. Okay. I was right. Fade. Fades to the right. Draws to the left.
Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. All right, this putt for the skin. This one might move a little bit left to right, just a little bit though. Looking good. That is fine work. Okay, you've managed to win 7 skins so far this round.
Man, I'm
Let's
pretty
see what we
faded.
can do on the 9th.
All right, let's do a shot and a dab. Press a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit. Dank will have a couple shots because I usually outdrive him. All right, load your ball short jump. Oh, I got out of water. Let me grab some more water. I need more water. And everybody. Tina just got up. She wanted her morning lovins. He's all right, Pepper. Who's your Pepper? Pepper. All right. Sorry, guys. Had to get some water, hit the bathroom. All right, let's do a shot and a dab. My shot now. I used to be good at this. I used to be so good I'd be quick. Don't think, Nick. Don't think, just shoot. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. If you don't think, you just shoot. All right, load your bowl, short down turbulence. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. Whatever you like to do. Beautiful day. I love these cool mornings. I'm sorry everybody's hot everywhere you're at. I'm like in SoCal by the beach. It doesn't get crazy hot down here. I'm the guy who complains. But dude, Cabo's gonna be pretty warm, I bet. So it'll be 2 days in Cabo, 1 day in Ensenada. That will be warm. But we're doing the side-by-side excursions. We're also doing a couple other things, which should be fun. All right, guys. Load your bowl, short jump, short bunch. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. Whatever you like to do. We got some water here. Staying high and hydrated, guys. We do got what was I gonna say? We're gonna be doing a lot of drinks on the cruise, so that's what I'm trying to get hydrated for. Blame it on the drink package. I'm not even taking this shirt. I'm on Royal Caribbean. I'm too cool for that. I want to look good. I don't want to be. This is a Carnival Cruise shirt. You don't wear this on Royal Caribbean. They got unlimited drink package. They're gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Put him on the 15 drink package one. I'm just kidding. They don't have that. They'd probably make an exception. Cheers. Should I? What if I hit this thing right here and it hits the cart path? It goes so far. Oh shit. I didn't hit that straight.
Should be smooth sailing off the tee.
Oh my goodness, I overdrove it. That was crazy. You didn't even come close to it. Cheers, drive by. How you doing, bud?
Goes down for him.
I'm enjoying my dabs this morning. I'm getting so faded. I didn't hardly dab a whole lot last night, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin.
That was cool. Man, I'm faded. This golf game's nice and smooth. This golf game makes me want to take a nap. I can see people doing that. That's why they say golf's boring. But fun to play. Trying to think. So when I first started golfing, guys, I did the baseball grip, which is just hands right on top. Then I eventually did the interlocking grip, and I had, I think, hooking issues. And then I went to the overlap grip. So I just have one pinky over it. Now the point of that is you want, I'm trying to take my right hand completely out of everything. So I usually just that's why if you have any issues, you can always do an overlap grip, which takes your right hand up. How you doing, Mark?
Doing all right.
Cool. Good morning.
Morning.
You feeling any better?
No, and
That's
I gotta pack shit up to move.
oh damn.
Yeah.
Are you doing all the moving yourself? Are you hiring any movers?
We're gonna hire people to help pack.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hire someone for the big shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Good shot out there. Nicely played.
Oh yeah.
And a 9-foot putt for
Do a dab with you here in a sec.
Mhm.
Heading out tomorrow, drive by. Set sail at 3:30. I'll be there at about 11.
You hear about the new Spider-Man movie?
Uh-uh.
John Barenthal, General Barenthal, the Punisher, is going to be in it.
Oh, I seen it pop up on my YouTube. I didn't click it. Okay. I saw some people talking about it.
Hey Noah, did you wait for me to get in here to start bringing up Trump? Because it really does seem like he's trying to stir up shit.
Uh,
It
I think
really does.
he just likes politics.
No, he just likes Trump. Someone in his family told him to like Trump, so now he likes Trump.
But yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I watch a lot of movie channels. So I saw it pop up on one of them and I just didn't click it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting that like John Barenthal, like his Punisher is an R-rated Punisher.
Right.
So being in a PG-13 movie with Spider-Man, makes me wonder what's happening, what's going down. I hope it's not like some fucking cameo like they did with Daredevil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll be interesting.
Like and yeah, and No Way Home they had. See, no, if you're trying to get me mad in the morning, I felt like I'd be probably a couple feet taller.
Oh God. Oh boy. You guys
Because
you
yeah,
guys
if you're gonna go around getting people pissed off, then you got to be prepared for the consequences.
you guys go at it too much. All right. Jeez. This is getting
Yeah, it is
crazy.
easy to get me mad. It's really easy to get me
All right, guys. We play good Warzone, guys. We just gotta quit talking politics. uh, everyone we
mad.
leave we need
No, he just likes to start shit. He just likes to start shit and get people mad. And seeing people like that are gonna take your channel down.
it'll be fine, dude.
People are gonna be like, "I'm tired of all the politics. I'm tired of all the arguing. Let's see what else there is to watch."
Yeah, yeah.
That's what usually happens with these things.
We don't always talk politics. I think you just gotta just ignore it
No,
more.
no, we don't.
You just gotta ignore it more.
Yeah.
Like you don't
Yeah.
have to always you don't have to always just respond to it though. Just let him do his thing.
And he doesn't always have to say it.
Well, eh,
It's a
everybody can
two-way
say
street,
whatever.
respect. Respect is a two-way street.
Oh, you guys. I just figure, you know, politics is something we should be able to talk about without getting too upset, though.
Well, it's not. It's not that people are getting upset. It's that one side is trying to make another side upset.
Well, that happens both ways too.
Like I'm not even pro Biden, and he comes on wearing a Biden shirt, an anti-Biden shirt. Like, hey, Mark, look at this. Look at this. Like, okay, you
Yeah.
got titties. What do you want me to fucking say? There he is. There he is. Good. He
Hey,
can
bro,
defend
you don't
himself.
gotta get triggered everything I say about Trump, and you think someone in my family
No, you're
likes him.
doing
Nobody
it
else in my
on
family likes
purpose.
him,
You
my
do
boy.
this on.
No, I
You do
don't.
this on
I like
purpose.
posting
Yeah, you
shit.
do.
There's nothing else.
Like when you showed
You
up
like
with
talking
that
about
that,
you
that
like
Trump
talking
shirt
about
on,
movies,
you
and I like
had to
talking about
make sure.
politics.
You had to make sure I saw it. When you had that anti-Biden shirt, you had to make sure that I saw it.
But why does that bother you, Mark? It
So what
shouldn't,
is it?
right?
I mean,
Bro, Mark,
it's
it's a
just what
shirt, bro.
bothers me is when people try to piss me off.
But a shirt pisses you off? Ooh, almost made it, Dank.
No, it's the intent.
Well,
It's the intent. If he's my friend, he wouldn't be trying to piss me off. If he loves me like he claims to love all of us, he
Bro,
wouldn't
it's
try to
just
piss
a
us off
shirt,
all the
my
time.
boy.
right. But I mean, I don't know. I
Just a
don't think
Okay.
you
shirt,
should
bro.
get mad
So if
over
I wore
shirts,
a
though.
fucking if I wore a Nazi shirt, what would you think? Would you think, oh,
I
it's
would
just a shirt?
you
Well, you're
wouldn't be able
putting
to.
that.
You
You're
get you
comparing
would get
that too.
All
I
right,
don't
all
yeah.
do
right.
that.
What if I wore
You're carrying a Nazi.
like a
You're
shirt
like
for the
so
Black
you think
Panthers?
Trump is a
What if
Nazi?
I
Like all you guys just think Trump's a Nazi.
I think he's a pedophile. I think he's a
The
pedophile.
Black
You think
Panthers.
Nazis wouldn't accept
I
him.
lived in Columbus, Ohio. I actually know a whole bunch of Black Panthers. I sold weed to them. Good guys.
He's a sexist, racist, homophobic pedophile and a criminal.
that's right? And he's our president. So how do you think about that?
Did you have the same feeling when Biden was president or when Obama was president? I doubt it.
Nah, I
So
didn't
don't
respect
hold
him.
people to the same standards that you can't live up to.
All right. Well, you guys obviously can't talk politics
I
to
mean,
each other.
people were like, "Oh no, he said 8647. He said 8647. We should fucking make sure he doesn't kill the president." While motherfuckers were holding up Obama like in a noose at protests, like little dolls or whatever of Obama.
Yeah, they're doing.
Like
You didn't see what
it's
they're
just
doing with
I
Trump,
don't
my
like
boy, with
either side.
Cheetos. I know, but you didn't see
I
what they're
don't.
doing with
Oh no,
Trump at the
Cheetos,
protest with
not
Cheetos.
Cheetos,
Oh,
not Cheetos. Did they hang up Trump's dead body? Well, Kathy Griffin did
girl,
with his
yeah, they
head.
do.
But
Dude, you don't know anything. See,
I was
you're
gonna- I was-
but
laughing,
here's
Mark.
the
That's why
I
thing.
was like, don't make
Here's
me
the
that
think
was
thing.
about this too
conversation.
much.
It's hypocrisy. That is what I'm talking about here. It is hypocrisy. You can't live the way you fucking preach. And if you can't live the way you preach, then don't fucking preach.
I'll preach anything I say, bro, but I just live in a patch.
But then live it.
But
You have to live it.
pussy ass
If a
state
pastor is up
that's
there
all
preaching
liberals.
and he
All
doesn't live what he's preaching,
liberals.
he's a
Little
fraud.
crybabies.
Yeah, they don't even know we
I can't
exist or
wait when
care. Exactly, WW. That's why
Right?
it isn't. None of it's
Right?
important
People
though.
say, "Oh, Trump's my boy. Trump, he's the man. He'll help us." No, he won't spit on you if you're on fire.
Right, but I mean, but you got to think of it as like whether he says Trump or he says Tom Cruise, it shit doesn't matter, right?
Well, Tom Cruise doesn't have that much effect on the world as
But I'm
Trump
saying him
does.
talking about it has
Tom
no
Cruise doesn't
effect. Him
bother people.
him talking about it has no effect, is what we're getting at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
matter what he
mean, but
says.
if we
It
don't
doesn't
talk
matter what
about
any
these
of us
things,
says. You know what I mean? We can say anything about anything, and it ain't gonna affect anything.
yeah.
We're
I mean,
we're ants in
if
this
we had
world
more
we
viewers,
called life. You know.
maybe if
That's
we had
why
more
I
viewers.
find it all funny. I'm on nobody's side, but I mean, I just find everything funny.
I'm
like,
on the human race's
I just
side.
like it. It's content to me, bro. There's no sports for the next 40 days, so I kind of like this shit
oh,
happening right now in the
see,
middle.
see, that's the problem,
Keeps me
Mark. You
going.
see, he has no
Keeps me
sports to
going.
talk about.
Yeah, I don't care, bro. I'm a fucking sport person.
Man, you need
I
to
like
get into another thing like bowling, fencing,
Hey, wait till
arm
the
I should
wrestling.
send
Olympics.
a video.
Are you going to be
I
gambling
should
on
see. I should send
Olympics?
a video more of those military guys saying "fuck yeah."
You
Yeah,
guys are funny.
hey, do you bet on the Olympics?
You probably
I
could.
mean, you could mean lot less chance of it being fixed.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Let's
it's the
ask.
Olympics.
Uh,
Like,
Can you
you
bet on the
bet by like,
Olympics in Las Vegas? I don't know. I mean, or probably maybe a website. I shouldn't have said just Las Vegas. Let's start off with Las Vegas.
I should have been starting until fucking 4 years, 3 years.
Yep. You can bet on the Olympics.
yeah,
You can bet on
it's
anything,
crazy.
basically.
You can like bet on who gets gold or what.
It says it wasn't always that way, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you
They
got to see that.
it
How?
just it changed for the 2016 Rio Games. Bada boom, bada bing.
There we go.
All right, guys. Can't we all just get along? All right, cheers, guys. Let's do a dab.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't start fights. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. Right.
Yeah, but just don't take everything so seriously. Yeah. We'll just all relax. Like I said,
I mean,
nothing's gonna affect anything. Nothing will affect
I'm gonna
anything.
take humanity seriously.
Yeah. But I mean, we're not like politicians or anything. You know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna
No, we're
like
not.
change the
You
we're
might
not
see
gonna
We're
me
change
better.
as one in
We're
20
supposed
years,
to be
though.
better.
You
we're
might
not
see
We're
gonna
me in
supposed to be
20
change
years,
better.
though, as one.
change the world or anything.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah, I don't believe we will. It's
Maybe
not
if we
that
had Joe
serious.
Rogan's numbers, we had Joe Rogan's numbers or something.
Maybe even Joe Rogan's
If
like,
we
I
had
don't
his
know.
viewers,
You
like
really
his
think
amount of viewers,
here's the thing, you really think Joe Rogan actually changed an election?
I think yeah,
You think really he no, there's no way one
yeah,
man like him changed.
they don't change it; they influence it.
You think the Republicans, like most of these old fucking guys, or anybody in Congress, or anybody who's old, actually watches Joe Rogan?
No, but they'll damn sure use them.
Well, I'm just saying, I just don't think it'll
They'll
affect an
damn sure use
election.
them. Like,
But
like, there's a lot of comics out there that, yeah, they influenced it.
how did he?
They influenced this to happen. Now, even Joe Rogan is regretting it. Have you seen that?
Right. Well, I don't think
Joe Rogan's
I
like,
don't think anybody
he's
who
not
does
happy with what Trump's doing.
anything on YouTube that's like any kind of like public format where you're just conversating, you know, and you have a big audience should be promoting any kind of politician. Everybody
But
should go out there.
it's like,
Everybody needs to go out there. Like I said many times, don't take my word for it. Get out there and do your own research. You know, you got to get out there.
yeah.
You got to watch everybody. You got to take in their own thing. You know, you can't just say, "Hey, well, this famous person said this and this famous person said that, so I'm voting for him." That makes no sense. You're stupid if you do that.
Yeah, but you can
Jay-Z
also,
and
on the other
Beyonce,
hand, you can't
Jay-Z and
say that
Beyonce
someone, you
fucking
can't
tell
say
you
that
to go vote for
someone can't
fucking
have an
Kamala Harris,
opinion because they have
fucking
money.
Cardi B and shit.
You
No,
can't.
but I'm just saying, I don't care what anybody's opinion is. It shouldn't affect an election
Yeah.
because you shouldn't go by their opinion.
Well, you shouldn't yell at someone or be mad at someone for giving their opinion, no matter how rich or famous they are. You should be mad at the people that take their opinion seriously.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I mean, Joe Rogan's opinion shouldn't sway an election. If it
No,
does,
no. You see,
the people who, if somebody looks at Joe Rogan and says, well, he's voting this way, so I'm voting that way, their IQ is not very high because that's not how you pick somebody.
I mean, the guy made people drink horse semen. What
I'm
do you
just saying.
expect? Like, how
Well, I
you
mean,
gonna?
oh, without, yeah, well, even he thought
He
that was
made
a
his
little.
money exploiting
He
people.
thought that was a little overhand at that point.
Yeah, but he like still like until then, like he still did fucked up shit. Like it's all about exploiting people. It's like, hey, these people need money. Let's see what we
Right.
can get them to do for it.
Yeah, but he didn't say, "Hey, she drank horse semen, make her president."
Yeah, the Democrats did fuck up with Kamala Harris. No one knew her. No one knew her.
Well, the Democrats was just in a lose-lose situation. Biden couldn't go
Yeah.
on, and the money couldn't go anywhere else, and that's all they got.
Now they got to get another guy with mental deficiencies in the office. You hear him fucking up World War, like he didn't know the difference between World War One and World War Two. Like we fought the Nazis in World War One.
Didn't they fight the Nazis some?
No, no.
No, or that
Nazis came after World War One.
Who were they fighting in World War One?
Well, like everyone was fighting each other. It was like the whole Franz Ferdinand got shot, got assassinated, and
Who
that
was
whole
all in World
started
War
like
One?
Germany, England,
Well, I know
the ones.
Hitler was in. I thought Hitler was in World War One as like a soldier, right?
He was a soldier. He was just a soldier, if anything.
But I think that's what he meant, is what I'm getting at.
No,
So
I
was
mean, no. You don't know what he meant because you're not him. No one can say what he meant.
yeah, Germany was in it. So I guess he just meant Germany. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, you can't hold one president up to a standard and not another,
Yeah.
right? You can't talk shit on one president for not being all there and then excuse the other. You can't accuse one president of being a pedophile because yeah, he sniffs hair or whatever. That's kind of weird.
But
But
in
then,
That's
but
not no
Trump,
pedophile
he's
thing, Mark. If you
he
think that's a
but
pedophile thing,
Trump,
smelling someone's hair,
but
that's not
Trump,
pedophile.
his former best buddy, you guys fucking sucked Elon's dick about fucking Elon's saying Trump's on the list, on the Epstein list. Now, if I was on that list,
Why don't the
I'd be like,
Democrats want to know? Why don't
if
the
I
Democrats
wasn't
want to know?
on that list, I'd be like, all right, let's show the list. Here's the list. See,
Mark, the
me, I'm
Democrats
not
don't even
on
want
it.
to show the list though. There's over like 20 Democrats that don't want the shit out because they're on the list, dude.
Then fucking let them be exposed. Every pedophile
Guess
should be
what? And guess
exposed
what?
regardless of
And
party.
Trump let Jeffrey Epstein use his plane a lot because they friends. So hey, you can't say
Yeah,
no to
yeah,
that,
they was
brother.
friends with a sex
I'm not
trafficking
gonna tell
pedophile.
Nick. I'm not gonna tell Nick you can't use my private jet, boss. Hey Nick, you can use it whenever you want,
I
boss.
will.
Go to your
I tell
private
him.
island, have fun.
I've
Do
seen
whatever you
I've
want.
seen Nick fly. I've seen Nick fly in a
but
helicopter.
no,
I don't know.
but the whole thing about the presidency is the first president I remember was Ronald Reagan, and all the way through it, every single one. Because I'm like, I was older before I was. I'd sit and watch the news. They always make fun of the president. There's always
Yeah,
somebody who hates the president. There's always
yeah,
sides to it, and not a lot of change hardly ever gets done. Because the people who actually do run the country, most of them are these generals and shit that are the ones who are making decisions, especially on wars. You know what I mean? It isn't like, the president decided this. As much as everybody wants to think that, it's just not how it really
now we
works.
got Pete.
There is
Now we
checks
got
and
Pete Hegseth in
balances,
the game.
and especially for military access, the generals are the guys who are pushing the buttons. So, I mean, the
Yeah,
president's just there, and
yes,
he's just a scapegoat. It is, that he's just somebody who makes everybody gets made fun of, and it
it's
happens to
just
every single fucking president. You want me? They made fun of Clinton. They made fun of both
yeah.
Bushes. They made fun of Obama. They made fun of like I said, Ronald Reagan even. So I mean, it goes back to as far as I remember. So it
But
doesn't even matter.
also we also can look back on those presidencies and
Bill
think,
Clinton. Did I say
well,
Bill Clinton? I forgot Bill
Bill
Clinton. Bill
Clinton
Clinton.
wasn't so bad. Yeah, he fucked up a lot, but the economy went up. We had a better economy because of him.
He fucked up so
Um,
much, bro. He deported more than Trump. Oh my bad, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry.
but okay, yeah, he did,
He deported
and
12
you
Well,
said
nobody.
million
that, and
people.
you said
So
that's fucked up. So you agree that
see,
deporting
so look,
immigrants is
so
fucked
see,
up.
but but Trump hasn't even done the class like even percentage of that. So
I'm just saying. What I'm
I'm
saying
just
is
saying when
every
Trump does
president
something,
has fucked up,
end of the conversation. I
but
want to
we
play
can
Call of
look
Duty.
back and say
Every time
it's not
Trump
that
does
bad
something, people
compared to
just
this.
Let's
go
head towards
like
color.
this.
Let's do a dab.
They're like this. You see, Nick. Look, Nick.
Like we can
When
go
if Trump does
Ronald
something,
Reagan.
everybody just points fingers at him. He's a bad guy. He's a racist. He's a fascist. He's a pedophile. He's a blah blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah 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 blah. Joe
Well,
Biden's a
it's there.
pedophile. You didn't see Joe Biden touching little kids in the back.
You guys, for one, none of it has
I brought that
no.
up.
This is all
Noah, I
just
brought that up. I
speculation, guys,
mentioned
which is
that. You
stupid.
did not hear
I
me
know.
mention
See,
that?
Joe Biden. Yeah, but that's not Trump. Trump,
No,
dude.
but
Trump
no,
is not. He's
nobody
Well,
knows
then you
if
have
anybody
Biden
does
derangement
anything.
syndrome. You got Biden derangement syndrome.
Nobody knows if anybody did anything. So you guys it's all just silly.
All I
So,
know is, well, it is creepy to sniff kids' hair. It is it's
uh,
creepy. But it's also creepy walking into a teenager's dressing room.
well, didn't Biden also like take a shower with his daughter when she was like in a teenager?
Probably. I don't
Probably
even
that's
know.
weird.
Well,
That's
no,
fucked
that's
up.
what his daughter said. I'm pretty sure. I can double check.
See, I can say that's fucked up, but I can also say what other people do are fucked up. I can just say, hey, this person is doing something fucked up.
How about P Diddy? Is he a good guy?
No, obviously not. He's a sex trafficker.
But yeah. So, I mean, who knows?
Well, you know what I say? All pedophiles should burn, no matter where their politics lie.
Okay, so there's no
What?
evidence that he took a shower with his daughter, although her diary was stolen and a diary entry when she was a young child actually apparently described an incident where she took a shower with her father and she called it probably not appropriate in her diary.
That's
So
right.
Okay,
it is what it is.
yeah.
But that's
And Trump
just
said he'd fuck his own daughter.
he didn't. He didn't.
Yeah, he did. He did. He said I'd have sex with her if she wasn't my daughter. He told this 10-year-old girl that
Oh
in 10
God.
years we could be going out. He told, yeah, he walked into the Miss Teen USA dressing room. Like that's the thing. You can't ignore one person doing it and then call out another person.
Right. But what we
That's
could
just
say
not right.
is every single
You can't
president
let
had.
one person get a
But
pass.
every
You
single
can't let one
what I'm
person get a
what I'm
pass.
getting at, what I'm trying to get back to is every single president has this happen. And if you're the whole time a president is president, you're just gonna, do this, which happens every single time, which doesn't affect anything. No president ever gets impeached. Nothing's gonna change. And you're just gonna argue instead of like actually doing shit towards moving towards the issues, right? So that's what you should do every presidency. Instead of hating the president, every side a president becomes president, the other side just sits there and hates on him instead of like moving towards issues and trying to help the country instead of making fun of them. It just is
Yeah.
useless. It's just wasted energy, wasted breath, wasted words.
That's
I,
why, my opinion, we need to get rid of the party system. There should be no political parties because
yeah,
then people will just vote on their parties. It's
well,
like,
yeah,
religion. People are only Christian because their parents are Christian.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
Or
there's no
or
parties.
they
You couldn't take
rebel
a
and
side.
become, yeah, like some people they're Republicans because their parents were Republican, or they'll
But
rebel and become Democrats.
here's the thing, though. Even if there's no
It's just
parties, if a president's up there and some people didn't like what he's doing, they're going to do the same thing, which again is just wasted breath. No matter how much you sit here and you can get
well,
online
if
and
there's
bitch
no
about a
parties, then
president, it ain't going to
they
change
won't
it.
like him for his policies,
Yeah,
which is what they're supposed to not like him for.
bitching for 4 years is just pointless, though.
I'd rather someone not like someone for their policies than just voting along party lines.
Right.
Because my daddy voted Republican, so I have to.
Right. Oh, yeah, I see
Or
that.
my
I see
mommy
that.
voted. My daddy was a Democrat, so I have to.
Oh, I agree with that. But I don't think it's going to stop people from like just hating.
No, yeah, people are gonna hate, but I'd rather them hate for policies than party.
Mm,
I'd rather see them hate, for how they are as president than their skin color or what gender they are.
right. Mm. It's sad, we're 2025 and we're still doing all that. So I don't know if we'll ever get there,
Yeah,
but it definitely ain't going to be in my lifetime. All right, guys. No more politics. Let's talk about either movies or sports or dabs or Call of Duty.
That's right.
All right, guys. Unless if World War III breaks out, we can go back to it. But till then, we'll stick with this.
yeah, I'll be like, I told you so. But anyways, Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four. He was looking forward to that.
I don't know. I've seen a couple of the previews for it. I don't know. I don't know. I like
Yeah,
the older one, but I didn't like the second one. So I don't know. Fantastic Four is hit or
yeah.
miss for me because even back in the day, the
But
cartoon, I wasn't into it. I would rather watch Iron Man.
but it's a whole new team doing it. It's like a whole new like it's gonna be a whole new style.
Yeah,
I think it actually feels like it's based off the older, comics.
right.
It has that feel and that look to it, and the cast is interesting too. So I think it might actually be pretty good.
Well, I mean, they got what Andrew
But
Pascal. I loved him in Mandalorian.
Yeah, and they got I remember the other lady. Was it Emily Blunt?
I don't
Who they
know. I
have
didn't
playing?
remember him as much.
But Joseph Quinn, who was in Stranger Things. You know, he's like the what's his name and like the shit. I don't remember his name. It's too fucking early for this.
Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm
But
always excited. I'll watch shit
yeah,
like that. I don't know if I'll see it in
and the
theaters
dude
or
from the
not.
Bear.
Yeah, see, what you should always ask
Yeah,
is, will you watch it in theaters? Because I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but you know, I will watch it for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. They're bringing it feels they. I think they're saying like it's not like the same like universe as like the original like what's happening in the MCU, but eventually they'll get transported to the MCU.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that for because of what was the other one? The other movie you said? No, they're gonna.
Spider Man.
Oh no, Doomsday. Yeah,
Oh.
Doomsday, right?
Oh yeah, Doomsday. Yeah,
Right.
and they yeah Doomsday. They said X-Men are going to be is like officially going to be introduced in Doomsday. Like they got Kelsey Grammer who played Beast. Like he's coming back. Like I think it said Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart.
Well,
Like
didn't they show at the end of
X-Men are
it
coming
the
back.
Fantastic Four coming to Earth on that one movie? It was like at the
At the,
very end. God,
you're talking about the Marvels?
yeah. Was it? What was
At
the?
the end, one of them is at like she's in the X-Men mansion and you see Beast and
No.
he looks like comic accurate.
They show the Fantastic Four ship flying in to Earth, and that's how they say they jumped from their dimension to the other. Was it Spider Man?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't, when was this?
Recently, maybe it was Thunderbolts, possibly.
Oh, I haven't seen Thunderbolts yet.
Anyhow, they were trying to tie in the Fantastic Four with. God, I just saw it on one of the things. It was at the very end, so they were saying that they think Fantastic Four that in their thing Galactus destroys their universe, and they have to jump, and they jump to a new universe. So yeah, I forgot what movie it was. I was watching it though. Dark
And like
Blaze.
Sue Storm is pregnant. Sue Storm is so they're gonna have Franklin Richards show up, and he's like powerful as fuck.
Yeah, that'll be cool. What you dabbing on, Noah?
Rosa. Rosa.
What'd you
What?
say? Sorry.
Rosa.
Oh, you're rosin. What kind is it?
Oh, rosin.
Muhammad's, but I got different honey banana. I got mad fruit, and I got micro peaches.
Damn, he got the flavors.
You know me, I like my fruity shit and OG shit.
Do you bounce from flavor
If
to
it doesn't have
flavor, or do
flavor,
you stick just with
I
one?
don't know. Like I like to dab shit. Like it has to have flavor. Like I like OG, but only OG I like is strawberry. But you said it's not even OG. So isn't it like hybrid?
Yeah, they're
Hybrid,
probably yeah. I'm
hybrid.
sure it's a hybrid. I mean, they consider it an
Wasn't strawberry
indica, I
OG
think,
back
but
then? Wasn't it an
I
OG
think
back
they
then or no?
considered
Strawberry banana.
an indica anyway. Yeah.
But nobody does anybody make that cut no more or nah? It's rare.
I don't know. Like I said, I think Straw Nana beat us at the one event. I ain't for sure, but yeah.
Because some of these people don't like buying the strains because they don't yield a lot, right? Some of these like strains they don't yield as much as others.
That's why they cross them, and you keep getting crosses and crosses and crosses, and they end up being a hybrid.
Yeah, all those
Yeah, but
crosses.
don't some buds like the when you even make rosin or like wax, like the yield is not as much, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, you could have
Really?
THC. There's different buds that are good for different things. Hash plants and stuff like that, like our kryptonite had a whole bunch of extra fan leaves. So if we ran everything, we got like more of a yield as opposed to like an OG that was, you know, long and skinny and tiny, you know, buds here and there. They don't have as much fan leaves and shit. Some are easier to
Surprising though.
trim though. So the easier ones to trim are nice though, except you don't get a lot of trim and extra fan leaves and shit off them. Because we used to separate it, like we said back in the day. We'd have like trim, larf, and nug. And so if you get this one and it has like hardly any like close trim, you get hardly any trim and just nugs, you know.
What's up, Veggie? I'm trying to
Veggie.
work.
Opening up now,
Slow day.
slow day. Nice. I want 2 eggs over easy, hash browns, double
You're
bacon.
not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to say the S word.
What?
And when I was working in commercial kitchens, you never said the S word.
2 eggs over easy?
No, the S word.
What's the S word?
Slow.
Slow. Oh. I never worked in a
That
kitchen.
means, yeah, that jinxes it. That means it's about to be a shitstorm.
Yeah, for me, and this is Italian. You're an Italian restaurant?
Yeah, he's been saying that.
Oh.
Which
Well,
is
he
why I
says
was like, how?
but he says he does
how
breakfast. What isn't a fucking
yeah,
Italian? You're telling me Italian breakfast don't have fucking eggs?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Like, he works in an Italian restaurant in the morning,
And they don't have
breakfast
eggs.
time. Do Italians eat breakfast? Like, what is an Italian breakfast thing?
Oh no, I'm so confused.
Like, think of an Italian breakfast meal,
How's that
like an
shit open?
Italian
How's the
breakfast
Italian
taco,
restaurant open at this time?
2
I
chicken
don't even think
picantes.
I don't even think
picadas.
Cheesecake Factory is
I
open
don't
at
know
10
what that
o'clock,
is.
no? Is Cheesecake
It's
Factory open at that early?
chicken
10
with
o'clock?
a fucking sauce on it, like it's lemon herb sauce,
I'll eat some chicken
maybe
in the morning.
capers.
That sounds like a lunch meal,
Oh yeah,
but
okay,
okay.
yeah, it's lunchtime where he's at. It's lunchtime where he's at.
Oh. Your stupid time change. I still thought it was kind of early over there. You know it ain't 11:35. It's like
Dude, these guys
10:35.
are smoked. It's 10:35. These guys don't even know their own fucking East Coast, man. What
I
the
know. We'll see
fuck?
it, but I knew that. But I was like
Eric is
10:35.
saying
I still, I
11:30.
still thought that's breakfast.
Eric,
I still thought
Eric, are you in
10:35 was
Canada,
breakfast.
bro? Eric, you're like in Toronto? Or what? No, shit.
Eric is in Chicago. That's Central Time.
I know. But he said veggies. It's 10:35. It's not. Florida's not
Yeah.
4 hours ahead, bro.
Eric's out in the ocean, Noah. He's like far out in the ocean. And that's why he's an hour ahead of the East Coast.
He's in the Atlantic Ocean, or what? He's in like
he's
fucking.
yeah, he's way out in the Atlantic. Yeah.
In Aruba
Yeah.
or what? Aruba? He's in Aruba. So he's not like
Yeah, there might
2
be a
hours
part of
ahead.
Canada that might be 4 hours, right? Far east,
Yeah,
possibly.
it's right near Maine. Right near Maine. Right above Maine, I think.
Yeah, you might be able to get there.
Fuck that. That's gonna be a far drive.
Have time.
Imagine driving from San Diego to Maine. That'd be a far drive. Like,
Yeah. Well, my farthest drive was New Haven, Connecticut to San Francisco, California. That was
that's like all the way across the country.
That was all the way across. That was coast to coast. That was a little over 3,000 miles.
Mine was Arkansas to California.
Nice.
That's right, veggie. Dab time
nice.
veggies, right?
I mean, it was nice views, but it was not nice because I was the only one driving.
Let's see if I can see. Let's see what it says, because I think me and Jen banged it out, and we got there in maybe like 3 days. How far is it from New Haven, Connecticut to San Francisco, California?
You must have been driving nonstop.
It was a lot of driving. Well, we had to get there because she was doing a travel nurse thing, and she had to be there at a certain day. Driving, it's approximately 3,000 miles on the dot. It was crazy. I remember seeing it pop up. I used a Garmin back then because this was a while ago. I remember it popping up, and instead of it saying X amount of hours, it just had a dash, and it didn't tell my hours till I got within 24 hours of getting there. So it says approximately 48 hours of drive time. So yeah, 3,000 miles, 48 hours. So yeah, I banged it out.
That's a
You know,
great drive, though. You
I
saw
was
the whole country. That's a great drive.
yeah, we were on like I think the 70, I believe. Is that right? Somewhere up there, 70 or 80. We were around there. Took it all the way across.
Was Seb? Has Seb been born? Was he on this trip or what?
No, this was way before
Was
he was
before.
born. Yeah, this was like 20 years ago. Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
said, we had
that's
a
why it
Garmin.
took so.
Yeah.
That's why he only drove 3. That's why it took you 3 days because you didn't have the kid with you.
Yeah, no kid. We had a little pull behind U-Haul. You know, one of those little for the car. I
The
think
trailers. Yeah.
yeah, and I think we got stuck in Wyoming. We probably could have made it there in I think one day short because I was hauling it. I was doing like 16-hour days. You know, I was driving hard. And then we got stuck in like Wyoming in the city that had like a blizzard going on. It was insane. So we got stuck there for like a day. All right, let's do this. I'm dabbing some diamonds now. This is still that lemon and cherries. Don't forget the and.
You and your lemon and cherries.
It's not lemon cherries. It's lemon and cherries.
You gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up.
No, these are
You're getting
diamonds.
lemon
These
cherries.
are diamonds. These don't hardly have flavor. That's why I didn't care. You can call these, you can call these Blue Dream, and I'd probably buy it. Blue Dream from Astronauts. Yeah, New
Maybe,
Haven.
Eric.
New
Maybe.
Haven to San Francisco. Well, you know what? I lived in Redondo Beach, and you know what I didn't realize? I watched Cannonball. Cannonball Run ends in Redondo Beach. It was cool. So I lived in Redondo Beach, California for a while. And I used to watch the old Cannonball movies. Cannonball 1 was good. Cannonball 2 was my favorite. But yeah, they end in Redondo Beach. They do a coast to coast. But yeah, I went from New Haven, Connecticut to Pacifica. Well, we had to stop in San Francisco, but Pacifica. So we went coast to coast, Pacifica. That was a good drive.
I think we stopped in Pacifica on the way to Santa Cruz.
Yeah, it's off the one, right on the coast. They got that.
Yeah, went to go check out the beach.
Yeah, they got that walk up Taco Bell right there. And across from it, they got an amazing barbecue. I always talk about the Gorilla Barbecue. Never forget that place. That's the place that if you don't, you got to get there like when they open at like 11, because like at 3:00, at 4:00, they're sold out. You know. But yeah, that was some cold water, Pacifica. When you paddle out, it's a big drop off too. You paddle out and you'll see like you kind of see it, and then out of the boat it gets pitch black. That's the place I was always scared of when I surfed of killer whales.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared of sharks as much. I was always panicked. I used to have nightmares of just sitting out there because I sat in my shortboard. I'm really deep in the water, and I'd see this black thing circling me. Because killer whales, they're just black on top, so that's all you would see. I was I'd always scared the shit out of me. I'd always be trying to get on a wave and get in as fast as I could. Ooh, gets my heart racing just thinking about that. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I'm like, it's gonna think I'm a seal. That was my nightmare. I'd be watching these documentaries on like Discovery of killer whales fucking with seals, and they're just grabbing the seals, throwing them around. They'd be like, they like to swim under you, hit you from underneath. What's the biggest wave you surf? I don't know. They had some pretty good waves in Pacifica and Huntington Beach and Newport. I've tried bigger waves, maybe 4 to 6 feet waves. I don't try to go too crazy. They got really bigs here at wave waves in Newport. You know, I'll try any wave. If it ain't means I'll do it. I like small to mid waves. You got to have them big enough though for my shortboard. If they're really too small, Florida sucks at surfing because the waves are really small, unless like a hurricane or like a tropical storm's coming in. So shortboards kind of sucked in Florida, but out here you could do shortboards pretty good. You got to have a decent
But
sized wave to
the
get
only
up on.
thing in Florida you could do is skimboard.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
nothing else to do in
I
Florida,
did
just skimboard.
skimboard. I did skimboard a lot. I did have a skimboard. That's always fun too. I don't know if I'd try it now since I had my neck surgery. That's all I got to do is fucking flip and do a fucking nose plant into some sand. Ugh. But I will surf again. Uh-oh, Justin's here.
Oh no.
Well, Justin, the one and only. He doesn't might not want to talk.
Let's go. Can you click it
Who
here?
is this?
Do I gotta send it? Do you still have it, Justin, or can you just click it?
Is that your bro?
Yeah. Do I have to send
Uh
it to you?
oh.
Let's see what he says. Can you click it, Justin, or do I have to send it to you? I don't know how that works. Can you click? You can just click it on a phone if I put it in there, right?
You should know how to do it by now.
Well,
I guess it depends on what state of inebriation he is in.
well, all right. I'll tell you what. I'll switch cameras. Can you just click it,
No, it's not any
Justin?
better.
No. I was gonna switch cameras so I could message. I'm gonna just message him because I don't know if he can do it that way. There we go.
Bro, the sun comes out today, bro. What the fuck, dude? I gotta get some sun, dude, before my trip on next Friday. Yeah.
Oh, dude, my kid is fucking getting dark. He's been out in the sun way more than me. I need to fucking get out.
You're gonna be on the cruise like, damn, this fucking white guy.
Yeah, dude. Well, he's got my Italian skin. He gets dark pretty good.
That's
How you
right.
doing, bud?
And then there's Justin.
Hey, what's up, man?
Justin, I'm crying still, dude, from Game 7, dude.
Oh, I hear you.
They could have won, but main guy got injured, man.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah.
Yeah. Torn
That's funny.
ACL. You know what's crazy? How NBA players and sport athletes, right when they get like a big injury, they have surgery the same night. But if me and Nick wanted to get if any of us four wanted to get one, it would take at least 2 weeks or more. Isn't that crazy?
Money talks, baby. Well, they got my
Yeah.
wife, since she's
Yeah.
nurses and hospitals out here, they got private rooms for celebrities and stuff. You can pay extra. I mean, hospitals are like privately owned mostly. You know what I mean? They're not owned by the government or
I
whatever.
guarantee the
So I mean,
teams
you
are
could
paying
get
for the
if
surgery.
money talks, you get anything to happen.
Yeah, like the teams pay for the surgery. I guarantee you, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was blown. I always kind of thought the government owned it, but yeah, there's other people own these
I mean,
hospitals.
I'm sure they all have their health insurance.
Well,
Yeah,
that
but
too.
like to get that shit that fast, what kind of health insurance does he have? Fucking
I
black
told
card?
you,
Well,
money, baby.
Yeah, money.
yeah, and also helps that there's video evidence. That really speeds things along. I used to work for health
Fucking
insurance.
that fool got a torn ACL. That shit hurts.
Well, no, these guys will fucking just pay it out of their fucking pocket and get their insurance to fucking cut them a check whenever. I mean, it's gonna get done.
Yeah.
But those insurance
Like,
that
it's gonna
surgery
get
ain't
covered
cheap,
either
bro.
way.
Yeah.
That surgery has to be 6 figures. You know what I
Doesn't
mean?
matter. Doesn't matter. The fucking team will play for
Every
it
surgery.
for frickin' doesn't matter. You know,
But
it'll be done.
Justin, Pacers will
That's
come
what's
back and
up.
stronger, hopefully.
That's what
Oh
fucks up
yeah.
every surgery. 6 figures.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. The Pacers, they'll be back.
Oh yeah,
They'll
my
be
neck
back.
surgery was pretty expensive.
They'll be back. So
Uh,
yeah, man.
but
But
thank God.
honestly though, oh, sorry about that,
What
man.
Justin? No, you talk.
No, I was just saying, it's funny, as me, an avid lifelong Pacer fan, for 30 years, as a Pacer fan, um, it's funny, a lot of people are, making excuses um, for Halliburton, saying, oh, he got injured. He was injured, in the first quarter. Um, and that's true. He was. But, it, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the team that won the championship deserved it. Oklahoma. Oklahoma City Thunder. They deserved the championship. And it sucks that Halliburton got injured. Maybe it would have been close. Maybe it would have been a really close
Yeah.
game 7. But either way, Oklahoma City deserves the credit. The Thunder finally won a championship in Oklahoma. Um, you know, like I said, as a Pacer fan, yeah, I'm pissed off about it. I'm pissed, that the Pacers didn't win. But either way, you know what? The team that won deserved to win. And that's all that matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's good on the Thunder? Everybody's good. SGA is the best, one of the best guys. I don't
Yeah.
know how to say his
Yeah.
name, but everybody calls him SGA, right? What's his name, Justin? I forgot what his name
His
is, but
name's
Shy.
Shea
What's his name?
Gillis
Shy G.
Alexander. Yeah. Shea Gillis
Yeah, he won
Alexander. Yeah.
MVP and he played amazing. He played one incredible season. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, an amazing
Uh,
season. And yeah, amazing. In fact, he's probably almost right up there with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, you know. Um,
it's a,
you know,
s-
uh,
Justin,
yeah, just
He
in that.
says
Nick, read this out for Justin.
Oklahoma doesn't deserve the Mickey Mouse championship. If the Warriors were healthy at all, they don't make it. The Nuggets were not healthy at all. Come on now, Hallie got hurt. Come on.
Yeah. No, dude, as a Pacers fan, Tyrese Halliburton, Hallie, that's who they're talking about, Hallie. Um, Look, in game 7 the other night, he tore his Achilles tendon, tore it in the first quarter. He was done.
Right.
Um, you know, um, Honestly, though, I hate saying this, as a Pacer fan, obviously, rooting for the Pacers. Um, but no, Oklahoma City Thunder, they deserved the championship. I, I I think they were the better team. I think they were the smarter team. Um, the way they played the game, so much better than Indiana, and that's why it's amazing that Indiana made it a series. It went 7 games. It's amazing that the Pacers even took Oklahoma to 7 games.
Yeah, that's a
This Oklahoma,
yep.
Oklahoma City might be one of the greatest teams in NBA history. History, the entire history. And the Pacers made them, fight. They made them earn it, for 7 games. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you had it. What's that guy that used to play for the Lakers? Alex, the bald guy, Alex fucking
Caruso,
fuck.
Alex Caruso.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alex
he's
Caruso.
funny. He's like, I actually got a real one because remember during COVID in 2020,
Yeah,
that's
during
when the
COVID.
Lakers got
Yeah,
it.
he was like, yeah, I finally got
Yeah,
a
the
real
Lakers.
championship. Yeah,
See, that's what I
yeah,
like about the Thunder because they're all those teams. They're like, you know what I mean? That, and you know what's crazy too, Justin? Most of the players, like, you know how like they like at the end, like they go to the locker room, they get all the beers and they just,
yeah.
dude, the Thunder is so humble. They didn't even they left most of the beers and shit there because I don't think that team drinks as like other teams. You know what I mean?
No, because
No,
Oklahoma beer
exactly.
sucks. You
Yeah,
know their
yeah,
percentage?
No, no, it's not. It's not even Oklahoma beer, bro. It's Budweiser. It's Bud Light. It's all the sponsorships from NBA.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah, it
like
was
they
funny. I
cannot
saw that.
sell over a certain percentage of beer in Oklahoma. Look it up.
Nah,
It's
but no,
like
but I'm just
2%
talking
or
about.
something.
But
They can't sell even alcohol?
They can. It just has to
look
be a
it up.
certain
Look
percentage.
at. Let me
I think
see.
it was
What
Hold
Miller
on.
percent
Lite. Miller
alcohol
Lite.
and
Miller
beer
Lite.
can you sell in Oklahoma?
Yeah. No, dude, I saw the celebration. They were awkward. They didn't know how to celebrate. Um, and you know what I think that is? I think it's a testament to the way that they just don't drink. You know, they are so
So,
focused on winning.
so let me,
You know,
Okay, wait.
focused.
Sorry, Mark. You haven't
they
been there
passed a
since
law in
2000.
20.
You haven't
Yeah.
been there since 2018, obviously.
So yeah, I guess not.
It's up to
So
you
they
could
changed
do
that
8.99% for a beer or
now. Oh
15%
wow.
for a wine. Before 2018, beer was under
3.2.
3.8 or
What the
3.2.
fuck?
Yeah.
Why was that? Everybody getting DUIs or what? Hit and runs? The fuck?
It's Oklahoma. It's the Bible Belt. You know, the
So it's like, what's
conservatives.
it
You
called
know,
then? What is it like?
conservatives controlling people's
What is it like
lives. That
Utah?
whole thing.
What is it like Utah and Idaho?
It's,
Fucking, oh, don't get me started. Bible Belt's also Georgia for sure. Georgia didn't have fucking like
Yeah,
they didn't even want the lottery back in the day. They thought that was the devil.
but
You know, Utah,
but
Utah,
yeah,
they don't
but
believe
yeah,
in.
but yeah. No, 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 no. Back what I was saying about the Thunder winning the championship. Um, no, man, that team is freaking amazing. Honestly, I think the Thunder's going to be the next dynasty. What do you guys think? I think they're gonna.
I,
I mean, that team is
I think they can.
amazing.
And I feel like they'll pick up someone too in the offseason because you know what I mean.
Well,
And you know the
Richard thinks Warriors and the Nuggets.
No, I think
yeah,
it's going to be
if
Oklahoma. Oklahoma again. I really do.
Grant likes
Yeah.
the Blazers.
Yeah. No,
I like the
honestly,
Lakers.
I think this Thunder team, Nick, I think this Thunder team is going to three-peat 3 in a row. I really do. They're the youngest team also in the NBA, 25 years their age averages. Um, yeah, I don't see anybody stopping the Thunder.
And they have
Hey,
a good
I'm a
coach too.
Pacers fan and I love the Pacers, but no, the Thunder, man, they're yeah, they're unbeatable. The
Yeah.
Thunder.
You don't think the Lakers are just going to dump money at them, to get LeBron a championship?
No, no, I don't think that's going to happen. The Thunder's too good. The Thunder's too good. Oklahoma City is too good. You know what they remind me of? The young, early